Hello all, hope all is well. Back to Norway slash Scandinavia. So last time we enacted justice upon the Swedes for their lack of support towards Denmark in some alternate history, and now we have parts of Sweden and a released, not free, just a independent, just an existing Finland. So I'll feed them in future. I think I'm just gonna have Norway and Finland. I think Sweden can just go. Yeah. Denmark are under the thumb because our opinion's good. The trust should now be able to be affected because I'll have, see, ticking trust. So that's fine. Ticking trust is good. Trust is actually a very important modifier in the vassalage system. Because your favour naturally goes up with your vassals. Oh no, you can, sorry, you can curry favours to make it go up really quick, I think. So yeah, you curry favours, and then you just get your thing on. For instance, Denmark right now, trust towards Norway plus 11.6. You can get it down to... Ooh, I don't need him though. It does save mana. Historically speaking, Christopher Columbus was actually originally denied by Portugal. Or was he originally... No, hold on. Christopher Columbus was originally denied by, yeah, Portugal. And then his services were hired out by Spain. Because Christopher Columbus himself was Italian, right? I'm still... supporting loyalists is killing my economy too. Let's disable support loyalists. Is it 50%? Don't worry about that. That's going to change in a minute. I will be making this tool, by the way. Just bear with. At least 20% army professionalism. Lots of provinces have barracks and docks. Unlocks a more powerful version of the naval doctrine Norwegian sailors. Interesting, I didn't even know there was such a modifier. Okay, I also have a full out burger sitch going on over here. For a lot of extra ideas, for a lot of extra privileges I don't often take. I no longer take the ones where it's like 10 loyalty for 10 equilibrium. I don't feel them ones are actually really worth it. Quite honestly. I think I'm going to have to omit an advisor for a little while too. So, bye Ludwig Bialka. This is important. Let's just debase once. Real quick. I have 6 amount of loans. So yeah, I'll take Eric's Fjord and then I'll just immediately start on Canada, I feel. And while I have him, let's take 3 ships and explore outwards. I don't think I want the Caribbean. I think I'll just have like Canada and 13 colonies. Maybe Louisiana, but for sure Canada and 13 colonies. I don't feel like going too ham. I can just have two or three really strong colonial nations. So I won't be taking expansion as well, it's just exploration, infrastructure. Because I think the goal I would like to see Scandinavia, either all of it or most of it, be like this. That's I think my goal here. If I can get all of Scandinavia to look not red. So I will probably just take all of this, and even if I give it to Finland, I will develop Finland. I don't care. This Scandinavia will be nice and big. Scotland is still independence guaranteed by France. France, can you just stop it now? Also still 5 out of 4, disappointingly. That's fine. I don't mind the 1 Diplo power loss a month. What I do mind is these damn rebels. Okay, Skaneland. Yeah, sure. Fine by me. Okay. There we go. No nasty modifiers from that point of view. Oh! Oh, there's and that a kick in the head. Didn't even spot him. In Hjaltland. Is there any in Iceland as well? No. Good. It's easy to forget about the Faroe Islands and the like. Yes, you may have soldiers. He's starting to realise that breaking off that royal marriage was necessary for the plight of my cause. Meanwhile, Man would still be helped by Tyrconnell and Offaly. Weird. Wait, what does England want? England has Austria, Cleves, Munster and Gowra. Sure. Again, Hess's empire. So it's not like this is a strong emperorship. Then I am going to make this a full core. I have the gov cap for it. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. I don't have any edicts on right now, do I? Still? I thought I took that off after I was done. Okay. That will help the money expenditure. I like how much of a mess the British Isles are right now. It's looking good. Loose lips, sink ships. I could give some provinces back to Denmark, but I don't want to. They're mine. So I've completely improved my relations back with my allies. I don't like that cavalry. Cavalry can go. So yeah, it's exploration. I think it's expo, infrastructure, quality. As my key idea groups. Here. And yeah, I do think I'll feed most of this to Finland. Novgorod's getting his teeth kicked in. If I can fight Muscovy, I think I will. honestly. Also, thanks to the changes in the estates I've just remembered, I can do strong duchies. Because it used to be it had to be vassals. Luckily it's no longer the case, it can just be 2 subjects. Oh my god, my army tradition must be absolutely piss poor if I'm getting the horribleness that I'm getting when it comes to these silly things. But also, what's good about doing that is that means I can now ally the Commonwealth. Ouch. That's unlucky. Or whatever. So this is Poland attacking Hungary, then Venice getting involved after. Ooh, yeah, that's a dog pile. It does oft happen to Hungary. Okay, this is making more sense now. This sense more maketh. Getting kicked in by Ottomans, even with Austria on their side. So Muscovy have now taken out Novgorod. I could release Novgorod by taking one of the provinces, but yeah. So here's Tech 5. I do want to fight him. I want to show strength on Muscovy. But I feel like I need to just rest my units up. Also, I don't need this fort right now. I might have to do some fort restructuring once everybody's in set. It's just about how much do I give Finland and how much do I want. I think I should take Ostrogothland, right? I should take Ostrogothland, Austria-Svealand, and then I think Finland should have Norland around onwards. So I think something like that would be good. Charles does not want to die, does he? He's holding on in. And I have 8 years to gain 14 prestige. Will I do it? Probably not. But, you know, let's give it a try. No harm, no chicken. So yeah, I'll most likely also take Vestbigden. Vestbigden? Vestbigden. I don't need a conquistador, necessarily. Even though I could do this, right? Just take a random one, build it in Augsburg, and just go explore the New World. I do have on the policy here native coexistence, and that does affect native uprisings when it comes to like conquistadors and stuff. Realistically, I should have gone for the plus 20 a year global settler increase, but I kind of wanted to just not bother with that. I'm happy for my units to actually be units. Scotland is still independence guaranteed by France. England's going to find a way to gain land from Scotland for all this. They're going to take like 70% of Scotland. I just know it. So let's hire a conquistador. Let's also put on some of these policies to do with colonizing. I can't put on the most important one. Do I still have indebted? I do. I need to get rid of indebted now. Indebted needs to go. It's honestly this important. I should remember this a lot sooner. I always forget. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. I'll revoke some of these other estate privileges when I have the opportunity. So then... that button's technically a waste, the uprising chance assimilation, because I should have done... actually, I can still do it now. Lose the stab I just scanned through the event. 0 uprising chance, but higher native assimilation. Native assimilation is useful because if you don't know, native assimilation relates to the natives that are in a colony. When the colony is finished, they provide such amount of goods produced. It's not quite this, but assume every 100 is 0.01 extra goods produced or something per month. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is. However, native assimilation will be like, ah yes, there is twice as many of you. Go forth the production and be twice as effective. It's pretty much how it goes. So it would give 0.2 or 0.02 or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. And just to show you via the modifiers, changing the stuff around has reset me back to 0% chance of native uprisings. Just from having the decision. So I can hunt for 7 cities. They're not in Canada. Isn't there a thing about how El Dorado's origin is likely in Bogota? Bohemian conquest of Poznan. Bohemian conquest of Poznan. Why do you want me in this? I mean, I'm in, but why? I'll use this to gain favours. Which will then allow me to call them in for my Muscovy humiliation war. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. So, good thing I didn't ally the Livonian Order before, because look at that. That's a partition right there. They're gonna love being Norwegian. So I'm losing a quarter of a ducat a month. That's a bit rich for my blood. Let's put down this naval maintenance just to compensate. So, Bohemia called no one. This is literally a free war. Which once again begs the question, why the hell am I in this? Is it just, oh, you're my ally, so let's get you in? I mean, Denmark's going to do some good work here, so it's fine, but just, seriously? And with this, let's see here. Brandenburg, my royal marriage will eventually go away. That's good. Let's see what I need to do to get this trade mission covered. Okay, so 7 prestige. I have 7 more years. The prestige will be divvied out based on war effort. when they eventually take land from Bohemia. If they don't take land, I'll be a little bit pissed. Quite honestly. Because I want the prestige. No other reason. I could also separate piece out and get like war reps and stuff if I get the war score, sorry. But for me, the favours are more worthy for PLC to come help me beat up Muscovy. So let's see here. Let's attempt to improve conditions. I'll take another loan. It's fine by me. Then as for this bureaucracy, I often go expand royal court. But when I'm colonising, I like to sometimes go excel colonial companies. And you know what? That's what I'm going to do this time. So let's do that. Oh dearie, what's the time? Okay, probably about 20 minutes in. We're good. So now you can see my loans are increasing up, so it's looking good. Am I still a... No, I'm no longer a great power. I was only a great power because various people didn't have the... Renaissance. But they do now, so... Bohemia! I mean, I don't mind. This isn't my land that's being sieged. I'm not the one taking more exhaustion for it. I also want to give the occupations over to Poland. Because I want Poland to take some of this land. I mean, it's not encroaching on my territories. It bolsters an ally. And like I say, when eventually they see the error of their ways, I'll get the prestige. That's like a win-win-win-win-win. So, I wanted to double check the mission, and I think I've stalled on that about 7 times. Restore the infrastructure. All provinces in Lag. Right, so everything you see here that's purple needs to be 8 dev. So let's begin. And that's most of it covered already. Couple provinces here. Yeah, that'll do for now. Muscovy has viewed me as a rival now. Good. Or something. Or not as good as I want it to be, I don't know. All I know is that I've got 20% more participation? Not awful. By a long stretch. So I have half of Norway's force right now. Let's skip this one in particular. Let's go to this one. This one's good. So I'm Tech 6, they're Tech 5. I have a better general for this time of life. Because I have shock, he doesn't. Let's go throw some bodies into this war participation counter, shall we? Explore that. Let's go American East Coast. So once Eric's Fjord is done, I will just be jumping straight into Colonial Canada for Finland. Prestige of 30 for the stuff. Let's go Bergenshus having a marketplace though. Bergenhus. It is a centre of trade after all. Right, this is probably a loss. Just saying it before I go into the fight. Even though I quite like... Oh, no way did the general die as the fight went on. Good thing I had a second one in the fight. If I didn't, this would have been a lost battle. Because look at that, that's kind of close. But it was a win. Very nice. There you go. That's me up to 30% nearly for participation. Looking pretty good. Let's good work this. I want the dip power. Also, aren't I... There we go. So I now have 88% increased colonial range. My answer is I don't really care because it's not about the colonial range at this point, it's just getting my colonies up and going. Thanks for having enough morale to hold off. Oh man, didn't even get me in on the fight. SMH my head. Okay, stack wipe. Loser says what? Exactly, Bohemia. It's looking good. This will grant me some decent favours. I would also like to press the button here. I haven't been bothering with the Holy See at all. I think this is the first point I've actually really looked at it. But you know, you put a couple points into trying to be the papal controller. Nothing more than just a punt. If you get the 1% and you end up being papal controller, enjoy like 15 years of extra reduced aggressive expansion and extra papal influence a year just for, you know, spending like 5. Not a bad trade-off. So, Bohemia will cede Ratibor and a Pole. Bohemia will give up subjects in all claims in Hungary. Blah blah blah. I will get 116 ducats as the main takeaway and 3.2 prestige. You know what? I succeeded my prestige goal. Well, they're fighting Ryazan. Look at this, right? 18-2, 99-20 from asking Poland to join the fight. Incredible. Anyway, let's go fight Muscovy and gain some pressure points. Pressure points? I'm playing Slay the Spire now, boys. This is Slayer the Spire Versalis 4. And now Bohemia views me as a rival. That's kind of funny. And yes, I forgot to put in assign a rival before the fight, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. I have the correct power projection right now. Nothing's a problem here. So Poland's will take 4, Lithuania's take 5. Wow. They are going to get stomped hard. The numbers mean jack all. Oh well, I can merc up if I need to. They're more of a distraction. All of Lithuania before they hit Poland. Also now, Russia is no longer supporting Moldavia. Albania's kind of big though. Also, Muscovy's got Novgorodian separatists, very cool. I think though, I need to call this one here. So I will end this part and I will be right back with you.